The autumn wind carried the scent of rain across the parking lot of Miller's gas station on the outskirts of Portland. 7-year-old Marcus Webb pressed his nose to the window of his mother's old Subaru, the kind of kid who noticed everything. "Mom, can I get a snack?" he asked. Jennifer Webb met his eyes in the mirror, tired, soft, and older than 32. Working double shifts at the hospital and raising him alone since her husband died in a construction accident had carved years into her face. "We need to save money, sweetie," she said. Marcus nodded. He was used to hearing no. Jennifer pulled into the station with the fuel light glowing and only $23 in her account. As she pumped gas, Marcus watched 5 motorcycles glide into the far corner. Leather vests, Hell's Angels patches. His mom always told him to avoid trouble. But Marcus wasn't looking at the bikers. A man in a dark hoodie was crouched beside one of the motorcycles, glancing around nervously. He moved to the next bike, pulling something from his pocket. Metal glinted. Marcus's stomach tightened. He remembered his mom's mechanic friend talking about a car crash caused by a cut brake line. Brake lines. The man was cutting brake lines. Marcus's heart pounded. These were scary men, tattoos, leather, hardened faces. But his mother always told him, if you see something wrong, speak up. He unbuckled, pushed the door open, and ran. "Marcus!" Jennifer dropped the pump and sprinted after him. The bikers were laughing in a loose circle when Marcus's urgent voice rang out. "Don't start your bikes, please!" 5 heads snapped toward him. A giant bearded biker stepped forward, confusion turning to concern at the boy's terrified face. "There's a bad man," Marcus gasped, pointing. "He was cutting things under your bikes. He had a tool. My mom's friend says brake lines make people crash and die." The bikers spun toward the hooded man just as he froze, then bolted. One biker sprinted after him while 2 dropped to their knees to inspect the motorcycles. Moments later, Jake stood up, fury tightening his jaw. "Brake lines, cut clean on 3 of them." The bearded biker crouched to Marcus's level. "What's your name, kid?" "Marcus. I'm Bear, and you just saved our lives." Jennifer finally reached him, shaking. "I'm so sorry. He ran, But Bear raised a hand gently. "Ma'am, your boy did the right thing." Police arrived within minutes. Officer Davidson took Marcus' statement seriously, his observations clear, specific, impossible to ignore. When it was over, Jennifer tried to leave, but Bear stopped her. "People who cut brake lines don't like witnesses. You 2 shouldn't go home yet." Cold fear washed over Jennifer. "Are we in danger?" "It's possible," Bear said. "At least stay somewhere public until detectives arrive. There's a diner 2 blocks away. Let us buy you lunch." Marcus tugged at her sleeve. "Can we, Mom?" Jennifer hesitated, then exhaled. "Okay." The waitress didn't blink when 5 Hell's Angels, a tired nurse, and a small boy walked in. "2 burgers, fries, and shakes," Maggie said firmly. "That kid needs food." As they waited, Cole, the younger biker with a scar along his jaw, sat across from Jennifer. "I need to ask something straight," he said. "Is anyone trying to hurt you or Marcus?" "No," she said quietly. "My husband died 3 years ago. It's just us." Cole leaned in. "You're witnesses to a serious crime. The man who did this might try to erase loose ends." Jennifer's breath caught. "What do I do? I can't disappear. Marcus has school." Bear's tone softened. "The club has safe houses. We can protect you until this blows over." "I can't accept charity." "It's not charity," Bear said. "Your son saved our lives. In our world, that means something." Jennifer finally whispered, "Just for a few days." The small 2-bedroom bungalow in northeast Portland felt unreal. Marcus immediately ran to the backyard to play on the rusty swing set. "Can we stay here forever?" he asked. "Just for a little while," Jennifer said, though part of her wished it were true. That night, while a biker named Dutch kept watch, Jennifer received a text from an unknown number. "We know who you are." Her blood turned to ice. She sent it to Cole. "Lock the door, I'm coming." Within minutes, motorcycles roared outside. Cole knocked softly. Someone tried to approach the house. One of our guys stopped him. He talked. "Who sent him?" Jennifer whispered. "Tyler Vance," Cole said. "Enforcer for the West Side Crew, rival club. They ordered the brake line sabotage to start a war. Now they want to silence the witness." Jennifer pressed a hand to her mouth. "You let us handle it," Cole said, "but we need to make you public. Visible witnesses are harder to make disappear." 2 days later, Jennifer and Marcus sat across from reporter Rachel Kim. "Are you afraid?" Rachel asked. Jennifer looked into the camera. "I am, but I taught my son to speak up when something's wrong. I can't hide when it's my turn." The story aired that night. Almost immediately, another threat arrived. "Big mistake. You'll regret this." Cole documented it. "Good, more evidence." Within 3 days, Tyler Vance was arrested. Combined testimony, threats, and the captured lookout were enough. Officer Davidson shook Jennifer's hand. "You and your son prevented a war." The danger faded. Reality didn't. Jennifer was expected to return to her old apartment, old struggles, old exhaustion. "What happens now?" she asked Bear, as Marcus played on the repaired swing set. "That's up to you," Bear said. "Threats gone." "I don't want to go back," Jennifer whispered. "I was drowning there. Marcus is so happy here." Bear was quiet. "Club voted. House is yours. No rent. You handle community events. We look after our own." Jennifer's eyes filled. "Why would you do this?" "Because your boy saved us," Bear said simply. "Because you're good people. Because you're family now." The backyard bloomed with roses and daisies, grass green and trimmed. A real home. Cole pushed Marcus on the swing, laughter ringing through the air. The medical bills, reduced by a lawyer Bear found. Her job, 1 shift now, not 2. The club, still feared when necessary, but now known as the bikers who protected a widow and her son. "Mom, watch," Marcus called, swinging higher. Cole smiled beside her. "He's got good instincts. Gets them from you." Jennifer leaned against him. "We got lucky." "Luck had nothing to do with it," Cole said. "You were brave. Marcus was brave. And family shows up." At bedtime, Marcus curled under his blanket. "Mom, are we staying here forever?" She smiled softly. Forever was uncertain, but this felt close. "Yeah, baby, I think we might." Outside, motorcycles rumbled in the distance, the sound that once meant danger but now meant home. A year ago, Jennifer Webb had been drowning. Now she was whole because a 7-year-old boy spoke up and a group of hardened men proved that family can be found in the unlikeliest places.